I'm gonna say some anti-Semitic shit. I'ma fuck your bitch. I'ma kill this nigga. 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 That's the real anti-Semitic shit that the Jewish people get paid off of. Now let me look.
All right, Shalom. We're the Lions Den Camp, located here in Jacksonville, Florida. And first and foremost, before we hop into this lesson, we're going to give all praises to the Most High in their true Paleo-Hebrew names and in the Paleo-Hebrew tongue. So, Ka, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Bahashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Amma. All right. And double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS. Double honors to our elder as well, Ahar One. And shalom to you brothers and sisters pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity into the end, man. All right.
The video in the beginning of the lesson, which I'm gonna put after this, but the video, it was Kanye West talking about true anti-Semitism, and what that is the music that is played in the community of our people, because our people are the true Shemites. All right, we are the true 12 tribes of Israel, so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. And so, what the music that is pushed by the fake Jews, the Khazars, they are profiting the most off of our destruction. All right, go ahead, get that.
This is Deuteronomy chapter 28, verse 54. So that the man is tender among you and very delicate, his eyes shall be evil toward his brother.
And what he's reading right there, that is a curse put on us by Yahweh Hashem Yahushua for not going according to the law, statutes, commandments that he gave to us through Moses.
And toward the wife of his bosom, and toward the remnant of his children, which he shall leave.
So all of those, that curse was put upon us, and we can still see it. We can still see it today, from our brother wanting to kill our brothers wanting to kill one another, our sisters wanting to tear each other down, our brothers and sisters wanting to tear one another down, our brothers and sisters tearing down our children wanting to tear down their mothers and their fathers. So we can still see that curse in full effect today.
And just a quick interjection on the point of the music that's promoted within our communities being very anti-Semitic, because it's detrimental against our people, man. All the main genre of rap music that's popping right now is like drill music, like pain music, talking about violence and destruction and stuff against, Israelites, man. Literally brothers showing that hatred against their brothers, man. And you got the community, primarily the youth, but you got some, old heads that's in that too. They be, the song be talking about, talking down on people that done lost their life. And you got little kids singing these lyrics, dissing dead people that they don't even know. They you know what I'm saying? It's just that whole culture is just of that music is centered around death and destruction of our people, man.
And the main people, the main people who push it is our people, but the people who are profiting off of it are the Khazars, are the so-called Jewish people. And I'm gonna go get I'm gonna get 2 Corinthians real quick.
Gotcha.
This is 2 Corinthians chapter 2, verse 11. It says, lest Satan should get an advantage of us, for we are not ignorant of his devices. So we can't be ignorant that the music that's being pumped, not only on the radio, but on these social media devices, the social media apps are the new radio. Because I'll hear a song on Instagram or TikTok before I hear it on the radio. So that's the new radio today. So the songs and music that's pushed on those things are really affecting the minds of our people, and the minds of our children.
And a prime example, and how I made a good point earlier is like, the Khazars, they profit off of it as like entertainment, but our people consume it and try to adhere to those the lifestyle and the things that's promoted in the music. Like you hear the women, they listening to Cardi B, Megan Thee Stallion, Glorilla, all these artists, and they take on the personalities and the traits of the stuff that they listening to in this music, which is harlotry, whoredom, and wickedness. And same thing with you know, 2/3 Jakes, the men, man. They listen to all this gangster rap, this thug music, murder music, and they literally it become part of their personality. You know, they can't just listen to it as music, because and the cars always know that, because it's not designed to be just music, man. It's designed to push and promote that image into our people's minds, man.
That's why our people call it hip hop culture, because they try to cling on to anything that they can to give them just the smallest bit of hope, but really it's giving them false hope, and it's giving them false faith. All right, and those Khazars know it. That's why they push it onto our people. All right, and you can't say that they don't, because all the people who rule that industry are Khazars, so-called Khazars. They're really Amalek, they're really Edomites, and they're profiting off of it. And yet they took our culture away from us, and they're the ones trying to emulate it as much as they can.
And also, like the brother said, he says it's a culture, and you have like some brothers, like not in the truth, but just that know about some things and call themselves conscious and call themselves woke. And you had them rapping about some stupid shit, like something like Yahweh or Buddha, all these other deities, all these other gods, and saying it say it's okay to believe in all of them, and that's spiritual fornication, man. You worshiping multiple gods.
Case in point is IUIC with their record label. All right, they have a record label, and they try to push what they call it, truth music, but at the same time they don't have a foundation. Some of them worship the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, some of them don't. Some of them and they all try to make the scriptures. They try to mingle they try to mingle sweet water with bitter water, and it won't work. I'm gonna go ahead and get Revelation chapter 2 verse 9. It says, I know thy works and tribulation and poverty, but thou art rich. And I know the blasphemy of them which say they are Jews and are not, but are the synagogue of Satan, Khan. All right, so the people who call themselves the Jews are not Jews. They're false. They are the synagogue of Satan. Everything that they do is literally on a negative spectrum.
And just to touch on that point too, going right back to the music industry, man, it's various artists who've been in that industry and who have came out and spoken against the wickedness of the music industry. The music videos is all satanic and Masonic imagery. And in the music videos too, the rappers and stuff, they always portraying like demons and wicked things.
Playboy Cardi just recently, he dressed up like a demon. He put black eyeshadow under his eyes and darkened his countenance even more.
And another prime example, Lil Nas X, man, slid down into the fictional hell and was dancing on the devil, man. And you had people rooting and cheering that on. Saying, oh, he, just bringing a new aspect to it and all this, trying to make it seem woke and conscious, but really it's just straight wickedness, man. And so many videos going into like breakdowns of these so-called artists' music videos and things, and it's all satanic and Masonic imagery, man. Just further polluting the minds of our people, man. And they to the point where they think that lifestyle and the things that they're promoting is cool, and they trying to obtain those things rather than the spirit of Yahweh Shem Shai and righteousness, man.
And look, and another thing, like especially in Florida, in Jacksonville, you have a whole bunch of like gangs, you have a whole bunch of like rappers, and they literally call themselves demons. They'll be like, I'm on demon time, I'm a demon. Basically meaning that they'll take the brother's life away, they foe or whatever, and they'll take their life away. They'll take anyone's life that they foe know. They'll take their life away too. Like knowing they don't have no morals, they grimy, they don't care about their life, they don't care about nothing. It comes to demons.
But what that's like.
No, go ahead.
But what that's doing is really lifting the veil off of things. Like we're in the time of revelation right now, and it's lifting the veil off of things. So that way, if those people are calling themselves demons, then who's going to be the angels? And right now, we're those angels. We're those messengers saying, hey, all these demons with their demonic forces and their demonic empire is going to fall, and the kingdom of Yahweh Shem Shai is going to be the one that's going to be lifted up. And that lasts truly forever. Bring up that 5 and 20.
Gotcha. All right, this book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20, and it says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. All right, and we wanted to get this precept also because, you know, again, reverting back to the music industry and the things pushed within that music industry, you know, they disguise this music as good, it's fun, it's, you know what I'm saying, you dance to it, all of that. But really, when you peel back the layers of it, it's really go back to wickedness, man. You know, just literally just promoting death, destruction, spiritual fornication, you know, the alphabet community agenda, all these different things within said music, man. And it says, woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness. All right, because literally that music is straight darkness, man. But they portray it as light, you know, as these, you know, as that is just music. But it's not, because you can see how it influences the minds and the hearts of our people, man. You know, it's nothing but darkness.
That's true, Lord. May you get that precept for sure.
This is Ecclesiastes, also known as Sirach, chapter 13, verse 23. When a rich man speaketh, every man holdeth his tongue, and look what he saith, they extol it to the clouds. But if the poor man speak, they say, what fellow is this? And if he stumble, they will help to overthrow him.
We men of the Lord, us quote unquote materialistically, not quote unquote, but us materialistically poor men, all right, we've been saying what Kanye West has been saying for years. Honestly, not even just us, but everybody on the lower rungs of society have been saying, oh, these Khazars are ruling the media. Oh, these Khazars are ruling the banking industry. And it's well documented that they are ruling the music, the media, and the banking industry. All right, but the only reason that they want to listen to us because, like we said, like I said, we're on the lower rungs of society. Anybody else that is up there that has that platform, and they're like, oh, I never thought about it like that.
Right.
And go ahead.
No, just to further on the point, you know, I'm making is, like he's been saying, you know, the Hebrew Israelites that's in this truth, you know, 100%, and according to the right doctrine and the spirit of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, for years have been telling the world and our people that we are the Israelites, we are the true Jews of the Bible. You know, these Edomite Khazars, you know, they're not real Jews, they fake Jews, devil that the Bible speaks of, and none of these videos go viral or receive, you know, worldwide recognition as when a so-called celebrity, as aka Kanye, just makes some really simple and not even on point remarks about us being Jews, and it upset the whole internet, you know.
And it's really sad because he said all that, and you know, a lot of people was like, oh yeah, you know, woke, you know, being woke, and everybody was with him and stuff like that. But at the same time, after that interview, he had to do an apology. Those same people who was like with him in the interview, kind of like they shunned him, they turned their backs on him. All right, and that's not because that's one, because of they're part of that machine, but also it just shows who's really in control. All right, in another interview, Kanye was talking about, oh, they get their checks cut, you know, and they're with them. Bro, when Kanye get his check cut, he's going to sing a completely different tune. All right, that's all he really wants. He just wants more money and more power to push his agenda. All right, and he's not. He says that he's going to push the agenda of God and for his people, but he doesn't really know who God is.
God. Hey, matter of fact, he be hosting. He have these streams where he hosts Sunday service. God. You know, they singing and praising, but they doing it in the name of Jesus, man. God. So he say he want to use his platform to promote the Lord, but he's still promoting Satan, man. God. You know what I'm saying?
And during the whole Sunday service, he don't bring out no scriptures.
God, it's just foolery.
It's just music.
God, man.
Same thing that these churches do. They just get you hype. He probably pass around an offering plate. All we know.
God.
This
Proverbs.
is
You
got Proverbs?
Mm-hmm. Want that right now? All right. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 1, starting at verse 20, and it says, "Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets. She crieth in the chief place of concourse, in the openings of the gates. In the city she uttereth her words." All right, and she uttereth her words, saying, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity? And the scorners delight in their scorning, and fools hate knowledge." Man. All right. Come on. Gotcha. All right, my bad. Salagi. Verse 20 it says, "Wisdom crieth without; she uttereth her voice in the streets." And we wanted to get this because, like we were saying, this dude Kanye, he makes some, simple, off-target remarks about us being Jews and people going crazy, they eating it up. But the true wisdom and knowledge and understanding of Yahweh Shem Yahushua and the understanding of these scriptures is crying out in the streets, man. By way of the true men of the Lord, man, on the highways and byways with the hundreds and thousands and possibly even millions of lessons that's circling the internet, man. That true wisdom is crying out in the streets, but our people will disregard that and listen to this guy.
A case in point is Kendrick Lamar said we were Israelites. Kodak Black said we were Israelites, and there's a few other rappers who said we were Israelites, but they're gone and forgotten. Mainly because of the programming of social media and media and the industry, or this society, the constructs of this society. And after this, Kanye is going to go right back to what he was doing, making some music or whatever hell he does, his fashion industry and shit like that. And he's going to be happy as soon as he get his check cut by the Khazars. All right, but we're still going to be out here pushing the truth. All right, saying the same thing he's saying with the name of the Lord, knowing who the Lord is, knowing who we are, and having a desire to do away with this system, to see this system be done away with, I should say.
It's basically just a fad. The media gonna talk about it for a few months, maybe. People in uproar right now, but soon it's gonna go away. But something's gonna come back up, of course. Something like economical, anything, media-wise, or whatever, it can come back up. It's all nothing new under the sun.
And then just going back to Proverbs chapter 1 and verse 3, it says, "How long, ye simple ones, will ye love simplicity?" And I just want to go back to that because, man, the stuff he is saying is like it's not even milk. It's like a little
It's
drop.
drops of milk.
Yeah, it's like a drops of milk. It's simple. Oh, we the true Jews. And our people love that. But when you start getting into the meat of it, like, yeah, we the true Israelites, Esau is the so-called devil, as the devil that the Bible speaks of. You get into the prophecies, America being destroyed, so on and so forth. The Lord's true name, His likeness. They don't want to hear that, but they love the simplicity of folly, man.
Because earlier in that interview, he was also talking about, our people need to come together. We don't need to look outside. We don't need to do this. We don't need to do that. We just need to come together. And he was talking about like buying a bank, buying his own community because he wants to see a black community, a black-owned community and stuff like that. But at the same time, if you don't have the Lord, if you don't have specifically the name of the Lord, Yahweh, and His Son, Yahushua, Yahweh meaning He exists, Yahushua meaning He delivers. If you don't know that, and you don't know who you are, nothing is ever going to be done. No matter how much we come together, no matter how many finances we pull together, nothing is ever going to happen without the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua.
Come on, man. Look at Black Wall Street. Look at the Black Panthers. They all either went away. And of course, Black Wall Street got a story about Esau and everything. All that you can't raise up no financial system against Esau. That's his money. Look at all the rappers that try to make a business. They end up just selling it and just getting the money off of it. They can't have their own business. You ain't gonna see no Jake actually with the business. They do. They wicked anyway. But just saying, you ain't finna get actually financial, community, all that. If you're not worshiping the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you ain't figuring nothing.
It's Yahweh Shem Yahushua put us in a position to where He is the only way out. Worshiping and believing and having that faith in Yahweh Shem Yahushua is the only way out of this. Like the Akim was saying, man, money can't save you, guns can't save you, status can't save you, power can't save you. Only the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, can free us from these conditions, man.
Now, is it wrong to have power and status? La'ah. Is it wrong to have a business? La'ah. Is it wrong to have money? La'ah. But is it wrong to know the name of the Lord, to know who He is and know who you are, and then not preach it? That's wrong. Okay, we shouldn't hide our fire, our candle under a bushel. We should announce who He is. We should announce who His Son is. We should announce that America is about to be destroyed. We should announce that Yahushua, the Son of Yahweh, is coming back to destroy America. We should announce that the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans are the Israelites of the Bible. all right, according to, the Bible, according to the Bible, and we should announce that America is going to be done away with. All right. Me get that 2 Timothy.
I got it.
4. Oh, you got it. Okay,
You already speaking. All right, this is the book of 2 Timothy, chapter 4, starting at verse 3. And it says, "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears."
And right now, they like to. So right now, our people are listening to Kanye West and what's the other dude? The short old head.
Charleston White.
All right, they listening to old heads like them, thinking that we can make a way for ourselves in this system. They think that as long as they make a way for themselves in this system, that they can make it. But really, we need to get rid of this system. You can't live in a house that's dilapidated, or you can't live in a house with a cracked foundation. You gotta break down. You gotta get rid of the entire house and build a new foundation, or go somewhere else that has a strong foundation to build upon it. And the foundation is these scriptures. Yahweh Shem Yahushua. All right, blessed is he that readeth, and them that do that do what they read. Roughly paraphrase. I'm gonna go ahead and get you keep going with that.
Come on. We're going back at 2 Timothy chapter 4. I'm sorry, verse 3 again. "For the time will come when they will not endure sound doctrine, but after their own lust shall they heap to themselves teachers having itching ears. And they shall turn away their ears from the truth, and shall be turned unto fables." All right, and another point in verse 3 is they should not endure sound doctrine, because it's easy to hear that you're an Israelite, and it's okay. Just hearing that don't require change. It don't require a sacrifice. It don't require, because if you know better, you'll do better. But just somebody telling you an Israelite, you can be like, oh, okay, that's cool, going about your day. But if you get this true knowledge and wisdom and understanding of these scriptures, man, and coming into this truth, it's something that you have to endure. Because the scripture tell you that those that endure unto the end, the same shall be saved, roughly paraphrasing. Because you got to endure the trials and tribulations. You got to endure the wickedness of this place. You have to endure friends and family and people coming up against you and turning against you. You have to endure fleshly temptations and worldly lust and just general wickedness, man.
Just like Kanye West, he has the knowledge of we're the true Jews. All right, cool. But that's all he knows. All right, he doesn't know that comes with a responsibility, in that you represent Yahweh Shem Yahushua now. You have to follow the law, statutes, commandments of the Lord to the best of your ability, and do your best to strengthen your faith. All right. I'm gonna get this Revelation chapter 1 verse 3. It says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." So not only are we, first of all, we're blessed off reading them, all right, and then and they that hear the words of this prophecy. So if you don't have the ability to read and you hear it, you're blessed as well. "And keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand." And keep those things which are written therein. So blessed are you for reading, for hearing, and for doing. All right, all the things that are commanded of us by Yahweh Shem Yahushua. Y'all got any other precepts?
No.
Well, go ahead and end it off for us.
All right. And that was just a lesson we wanted to do. We pray and hope that it was edifying and or encouraging. With that, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So call, Halayim, La, Yahweh, Ba Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba Hashem, Ha, Rakah, Kodash, Ma. All right, again, double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, double honors to our elder, Harwan. All right, and shalom to you brothers and sisters, pushing and keeping this truth and faith and sincerity into the end, man.
Shalom.
Shalom.